everyone, this is the Paranormal Witch and welcome to my video. Today's video I am going to be talking about my experience with me buying a haunted doll on eBay. A little disclaimer, I have been doing witchcraft for over 3 years, so I've been doing tarot readings, I've been doing spell works, and yes, I've also been in contact with the paranormal. I used to have paranormal activities happen to me all the time as a kid, and that has led me to seeing them, talking to them, and also talking to them through my intuitions. The reason why I got my haunted doll was because it all started when I was on YouTube and a content creator called Bella Haunted Dolls came up on my newsfeed. I got really interested in that video. I can't remember what specific video it was, but I remember clicking on it and I got really invested because I'm aware that haunted items and haunted dolls exist, but it never really registered that it is actually real. And I was thinking to myself, wouldn't it be interesting to own a haunted doll myself? Because I get emotionally connected with spirits, I emotionally talk to them, I even attach to them. For some reason, spirits love to get attached to me and I just don't know why. So with that being said, I looked more into Bella's videos and I was like, maybe I should research into haunted dolls. The one website I went to was eBay because I just didn't have a really good feeling with Etsy for some reason. I just felt like I wouldn't find what I'm looking for on Etsy, so I went on eBay. The first doll whatever popped up was this lovely girl called Dorothy, and immediately I started getting intuitions straight away with her. I had the name Dottie come up, I had like the vibe of her being a farm girl, and it was a really like immediate connection, but I didn't want to just jump straight into it and buy her. So I looked at other haunted dolls, other sellers. I didn't really have a connection with them. I didn't really have a reading of them, so I just kind of stopped. Now, you have to be very careful when you buy a haunted doll because you need to know if this is something you genuinely are ready for. And to me, I felt like I was ready, but I wasn't too sure. I ended up doing a tarot reading with my spirit guide and I asked them what would the outcome be if I brought a haunted doll. It came out pretty positive. I can't remember exactly what card it was. It basically said new opportunities, new pathways, new spiritual growth, and it basically means that my witchcraft and my abilities spiritually wise is gonna grow and it's not gonna be just stuck on this little bit where I can only just talk to them through intuitions. And so I saw that as a really good thing, and so I went with my gut instinct and I contacted the seller. I contacted the seller because the name Dottie kept coming up and I looked at Dorothy's description. I had nothing what said Dottie, and I just wanted to know, like, why is the name Dottie kept coming up? Is it in her past life someone used to call her that? And so I asked, and the second the seller said yes, she did used to be called Dottie along with Dorothy and Dot, that's immediately when I knew, okay, that doll definitely connected with me. That doll definitely said, hey, by the way, I go by Dottie if you want to call me that. And so I immediately brought her without a hesitation. I explained to the seller that I am a person who did witchcraft for 3 years. I do have a spirit guide who is my grandfather and he heavily protects me. So I'm very sure that he will also protect Dorothy. And she was happy with that, so she ended up giving me Dorothy. It's the things that I did before Dorothy arrived. A day before Dorothy arrived, I needed to prepare myself spiritually, and because you are inviting a spirit into your house, it's like inviting a new roommate. Despite her being a very positive doll, you still need to protect yourself. So I ended up going into a witchcraft shop at my local store and buying a few things. So the first thing that I brought was a incense white sage for my room. Now, the only reason why I brought it in spray bottle and not an actual sage stick is because I unfortunately live in a university accommodation where you're not allowed any incense or any fires in your room, otherwise it will set off the fire alarm. So if you're a person who's like me, who lives in a student comms or a place that you can't allow incense, you can buy this. I love it. It does the same trick, it works the same, and I really do enjoy it. Also, I'm so sorry that if I seem off in the video. I can feel a presence and a spirit standing over there watching me. I'm pretty sure it's Dorothy because she's getting confused on what I'm actually doing right now, and she's like, why are you talking about me in the video? But yeah, so this is what I mean. I pick up spirits, I can feel them, I can tell when someone's watching me. But yeah, so I'm sorry. So another thing that I brought is a protection bottle. This is a protection spell bottle, and I activated it by wishing and putting my intentions into it, and that is to protect me and Dorothy from any negative spirits or energy who tries to get attached to her or tries to get attached to me. The thing that I brought is crystals. So I brought these 2 black crystals. This was my intentions to try and protect Dorothy from any negative energy, from negative spirits. The same goes to apply with this crystal. This is because when you do invite another spirit into your home, that is a radar from other spirits, because they can tell, okay, that spirit's in, I want in. And this can be good spirits and it can also be bad spirits. So in a way, I brought these crystals to protect her and me, so if any negative energy or spirit tries coming in, they can't attach themselves to me or to her. Another thing that I brought was some offerings. Offerings to your new doll is a great way to start. I brought these 2 from a charity shop, a squirrel and an owl. This is because Dorothy loves animals, she loves dogs, she loves cats, and for some reason when I went into the charity shop, I saw these and I was like, this would be great for Dorothy, and I think this would be a great way to give her an offering to welcome her in. When you give an offering to a doll, especially when they're new, that helps them settle them in. Another thing that I brought is protection oil. So you usually use this in incense burners, but because I can't get one, I just mainly spray this around my room. So what I do is I flick it on my tapestries, both of them there, as you can see, by my mirror, which you can't see, and on my altars right now. Is starting to get warm, and I never feel warm energy. Someone is nearby, but yes. So I use protection all on my altars, all on me. I make sure to dab it on my hands, rub my hands in, and then do it on my chest and on the back of my neck. What that does, that will help me from any spirits trying to attach themselves to me, because usually they try and attach themselves through the chest or the back of the neck, and that's why your neck will start to hurt, and that's why you'll start to get like chest pains, because that's their way of trying to attach themselves to you. Another thing what I brought before Dorothy arrived was ghost hunting equipment. So what I brought was an EMF detector. This helps me communicate with Dorothy. This reads electromagnetic fields, and honestly, I've already done some sessions with her, and I will roll the clip soon. But she communicates with me through EMF. I also brought myself a spirit box. I haven't had much luck. Another thing that I brought is cat balls. You press on them and it goes off. Now what I like to do is put them by Dorothy, so if she ever needs a sign to communicate, she can use these. The thing that I have learned with my doll Dorothy is that she does not like loud noises. She's not that type of spirit who would rather talk through a spirit box. She is a 4-year-old girl, so she's end up going to be shy and quiet. So what she likes to do is give me signs by knocking, EMF detecting, and touches. So there was a time when this arrived, I put the EMF right by her, and when she gave me a sign that she was here by the EMF going off, I told her that if she ever needed to communicate, she can tap me right on the shoulder. And I told her she can play with my hair, tap me on the shoulder, tap me anywhere, and that is my way of knowing that she wants to talk. When I said that, I felt a tap on my shoulder right here, and the EMF went off like crazy. I told her, is that you? Can you make it go yellow if that's you? And it went to yellow. So that's when I knew, okay, she knows how to communicate. Also, I'm really sorry if you do hear any background noises or talking. I promise that is not any paranormal. That is my roommates, because I do live in the comms, living in student halls. Not the best way. So that's my experience with Dorothy. I absolutely love her. I cannot wait with the amount of experiences I'm going to be having with her, the amount of sessions I'm going to be having with her, and just overall just having her in my life, because honestly this has been the best decision. I have looked up on YouTube where people have said, oh, I brought a haunted doll on eBay and I've made a big mistake, and it's like a demon doll or something. With her, honestly, I do not regret it. Since I have brought her, she have showed me signs, and she showed me signs through angel numbers. I will pop up on screen now on how many angel numbers I have seen since I've got her, and the day before she arrived too, which gave me signs that she was on her way. So yeah. Right now my spiritual levels are really high, so I can definitely feel her vessel. I can definitely feel her. She is an absolutely lovely lady. She, honestly, I would not trade her for the world. I would not trade her for the world. With that being said, I hope you guys do enjoy my video. I'll make another video on what to do and what not to do with a haunted doll, and advice I can give to you all before you buy one. I would put in this video, but this video will be way too long. So please stay in tune for that. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video.